Going live. Live! Good morning! Good morning! Good morning. Here we go. 9:58. I'm a little bit late this morning. So here we go. So welcome to Monday's edition of Move More Monday. Or of course you can do Move More Monday whenever you like, any time of the week. 30 minutes if you can stay for the whole lot. Or just do what you can. Do it standing up, do it sitting down, all is absolutely fine. So remember, it's your workout. You do exactly what suits you and what suits you today. All right? Good. So, hope you're all okay. I hope you've had a nice weekend. Gone a bit chilly, hasn't it? What else to report? I don't know. I mean, it was a sunny day, wasn't it, yesterday? Well, it was in the morning. Anyway, right. So, what time have we got? Just almost 10 o'clock. Good. Who's just left? Oh, they're back. Oh dear. So, right. I think we should make a start if that's okay with you. So we've got 30 minutes. Ready to go. Off we go. So let's start by standing tall or sitting tall. Think about pulling in through those abs, lifting up through the chest, and starting with a small march. All right, so we can start small and then we can make it bigger just as we go along. All okay? All happy enough? That's it, yeah. So moving through those feet. That's good. And we gradually start to make it a bit bigger. All right, so just gradually start to make it a bit bigger. Good. Very nice. That's it. Good. And so you go as big as you want to go right now. You know, if you're feeling mad for it, you know, and you want to swing those arms a bit bigger or lift the knees a bit higher, it is up to you. Remember, we have got 30 minutes though. All right, so don't head off too fast, too quickly. All right. Okay. Good. Slow it down and then tap your toes out to the side. All right, so let's just pop out to the side, tap out to the side. So again, it doesn't need to be big moves at this stage. That's it. Yes, so just sort of fairly small. Good. Just sort of getting yourself into that rhythm, tapping out to the side. And it can be my speed, it can be slower. That is absolutely fine. You work at a speed that suits you. Remember, we are warming up to work out. All right, so we're not working out to warm up. All right, we're warming up to work out in a bit. All right, let's tap the toes behind you. Ready, steady, and off you go. So tap them behind. Just make sure you've got enough space there. And try when you're doing that tap behind to think about lifting tall and just getting that bum cheek engaged as it pushes back. That's it. And remember, it can be this speed. It doesn't matter if you're going slower than me. That is absolutely fine. We're just tapping back, just getting those feet moving. That's it. And just starting to get into it a bit more and go, okay, yeah, this isn't so bad. I can do this. 30 minutes, I can do it. All right, let's start to march again. Ready, steady, and off you go. So march again, using those arms if you want to. Remember, you can hold on. That's absolutely fine. Whatever you want to do, remember, it is your workout. This is good. All right, so starting to feel it a little bit. Starting to feel that pulse start to raise a bit. Yeah, starting to feel a little bit of warmth. Okay. Let's do a bit of motion for the joints. So remember, the motion of them is lotion for them. All right, so let's slow it down. Take your feet wide and start off with a shoulder shrug. All right, so it's lift and lower and lift and lower. So I know we always do these movements to warm up, but they are really good for our joints. Rolling the shoulders backwards now. Ready? We go forwards first, then up, then back and down. All right, and then smooth it out. Smooth it out so you do a nice big roll through those shoulders, smoothing them out, trying to get them forwards, up, back and down. So feel that shoulder girdle move. Beautiful. Lovely. All right, you can stop there. Let's take one arm. Let's push it across the chest. Ready? There. And again, there. So warm up the back of the shoulder. There. Two more. One more. Now the other arm. Ready, steady. Here we go. So across and across and across. 2 more, across and across, and stop there. Lift up tall. Take your arms out in front. Now I want you to squeeze them back and bring them forwards. Squeeze them back and bring them forwards. Squeeze back, draw those shoulder blades back together there. 2 more. 1 more. And stop there. Bring your feet in. And let's have another march. Off you go. Good. So let's see if those shoulders just start to feel a little bit warmer. So you can maybe swing those arms a little bit bigger. That's it. Now you've got that little bit of warmth and that bit of lotion and motion in them. Okay. Slow it down. Let's work on our spines now. So slow your feet down. Take them wide again. Take your arms down by your side. Squeeze the shoulders back and down. Lift the chest. Lean side to side. So we're going side to the middle and side to the middle. And again, go side to the middle. Lovely. Well done, well done, well done. This is good. This is great. All right, let's do 1 more time each side. So you're leaning in a straight line, working through that spine. Come back to the middle and stop. Take your arms out in front again. This time, you can keep them long and just take one arm back and look over the shoulder and come back to the middle. Other elbow back, look over the shoulder and come back to the middle. Off you go again. Side to side. So I want you to twist through, twist, looking over that shoulder. Try and warm up that neck as well as the spine. There. Good. Lovely. 1 more time each side. Twist and stop there. Hands on your hips. Let's give those hips a circle around now. So you can start small and then you can get that a little bit bigger. Yes, that is it. That is it. Wonderful. Good. Come on back here into the middle. You can stop there and let's go around the other way. So a nice good twist there, around the other way, a little bit bigger just as you start to warm up, just as you start to oil through those hip bones. Yeah, that's great. Lovely. That's it. Lovely. Come on back here into the middle. Let's do another march. So feet come in and you march again. And this is getting a little bit bigger again. Let's tap out to the side again. So you can slow it down. Ready for the change. Ready and tap and tap. Right. Let's see if you can do a bicep curl at the same time. Curl and curl. Now try and look forwards, and it doesn't matter if you'd rather not use the arms. That is fine. If you just want to concentrate on the legs, that is absolutely fine. Remember, it's tapping out. It's tapping out. Good. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Good. And you're going at a speed that suits you. Remember, it doesn't need to be this speed. It can be slower. It can be faster if you want it to be. It's up to you. It is your workout. All right. This is 30 minutes of moving. That's it. We're moving all the joints and we're getting us. That's it. Just working that a little bit harder just to start the week or whenever you want to do it. All right. Keep the arms the same and tap the toes behind you. All right. So when you're ready, off you go. So you tap behind and you tap behind. Now remember, you're standing tall. That's good. There is a tendency to lean forwards. So just see if you can use that bottom to push the leg back behind you. That's good. Yes, that's it. That's it. Yeah. Pushing that toe back behind you. You're looking great. That's it. That is wonderful. All right. Last little bit of mobility. So slow it down. Slow it down, make it smaller. Now I want you to do knee lifts. Okay, you ready? Steady. Here we go. I want you to do knee lifts. Knee lifts. Now it can be just 90 degrees. That is fine. All right. When you start to feel a little bit warmer in those hips and knees, and you can take it a bit higher, but only if you feel all right in your hips. You know, if you've got hip injuries, don't worry about making it this high. You can just stay at 90 degrees. And there is such a slight difference there, just in that range of movement. Try and stand up tall. There's a tendency, again, to sort of bring the chest down. See if you can lift up. Again, go at a speed that suits you. It doesn't need to be this speed. That's it. You're great. All right. Let's do 1 more time each side. Last one. Now bring your heels up to your bottom. So go heels to bottom, heels to bottom, heels to bottom, heels to bottom. All right. So if I just turn around, look, you're going that way. Heels up. You can, if you want to, have your hands behind you and you can aim those heels up towards your bottom, up towards the hands. Sorry, it's up to you. You might want to hold on. And again, this one, you may really want to do it a bit more gingerly. See how your knees feel. It's just trying to keep that range of movement. That's it. Yeah, good. All right. Okay, last one there. Let's stop it there and let's do a heel and toe. So let's go heel, toe, heel, toe. I don't mind where you're standing. You're just trying to do heel and toe, okay? All right, lovely. Last one there. You can stop. Let's change sides, heel and toe. This one is really good for our ankle mobility. It's just really, really useful to keep our ankle maintaining that hinge, flex and extend, because it's good for our walking, right? It's good for maintaining heel-toe walking. All right, let's stop there and let's march again. Now, we're going to do continuous moving now, all right, for about the next sort of 5 minutes or so. So it's continuous moving, which means we keep these legs moving, we keep the arms moving. All right, keep those feet going, circle the wrists around. So let's do that. Just circle them one way because I want you to think about something else whilst your feet are going. All right, circle the wrists around the other way. Yep, that's it. That's it, that's it. Keep those feet going. Make fists, splay them wide. Fists, splay them wide. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. And march. Keep these legs going, keep these legs going. One more thing for your arms here. I want you to touch shoulders in front. Shoulders in front. So if you can tap your shoulders in front, shoulders in front. Lovely. All right. Now then, one hand on one shoulder, one arm in front. Change sides. Little bit quicker. Shoulder in front, shoulder in front. It doesn't need to be this speed. All right, just see if you can reach hand to shoulder. Now then, can you take that one arm up to the ceiling? There, 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 there. Let's do 4 more and 3 more. This will raise your heart rate, won't it? 2 more, can you feel it? 1 more. Good. Let's change the movement, tap to the side. Oh, that's it. Yeah, just tap to the side. Good. Now, bicep curl again, but swing them out to the side. That's it. Yes, good. That's it. Swing them out to the side. So that's good. Lovely. So it's a little bit more kind of flowing now. Nice. That's it. Take it easy if you need to. All right. Now, do you remember in the warm-up when you did one arm across the chest? I want you to do that now. So you can keep the legs going. So now remember, it doesn't need to be this speed. It can be slower and that is fine. That's it. Good. Yes. Good. So you're just keeping it going, keeping it moving. Remember, take nice deep breaths. There's only a few more minutes to go. All right. So you are doing brilliantly. Keep it up. Keep it up. That's great. That is great. Lovely. All right. Let's come back into your march. Ready, steady. Here we go. So this march is going to be this sort of, bigness, if that's a word. And then you're going to go even bigger, all right? So we're going to do that bit of intensity changing. All right, so we go big, small, okay? This is the hardest that it's going to get. We'll keep it going after that, but you won't be going at this sort of same big intensity, all right? So this is your last bit to tune into. Okay, let's go bigger. Ready? And for 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Go smaller here. Don't stop. Don't stop. Good. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Go bigger again. Go right here. 4, 6, and 5, and 4. Keep going. And 3, and 2, and 1. Slow it down. Slow it down. One more time. One more time. One more. Good. You ready? Steady. Here we go. 4, 6. Nice and big. For 5. Nice and big. We've got it. 4. And 3. Nice deep breaths. 2, and 1. Now slow it down, but don't stop. Slow it down, but don't stop. Change the move. Step out side to side. Here we go. It's step. Step. Good. Step and step. Lovely. Let's swing those arms again. Like that. Good. Great stuff. All right, so we're going to keep the feet moving. All right, but I don't need you to think now about kind of big, hard intensity moves. I just want you to keep them going. Great. We're going to think a little bit now about challenging balance. So I want you to look at your hands, then look in front. Do that again. Look at your hands, then look in front. One more time. Look at your hands, look in front. Keep the legs going. Great stuff. Okay, great. Now then, I want you to touch each shoulder and reach in front. Touch each shoulder and reach in front. Do that again. Now, I am going one arm on top and then the other arm on top. Now, you go at a speed that suits you with those arms. Okay, I don't mind. I just want you to feel how you're going across and in front whilst your legs are going side to side. How are you doing? We're just thinking about it. We're thinking about different movements, different ways of moving. It's good for our brain as well as our heart and lungs. All right, last one. And you can pop your hands back on those hips and you can make that movement much smaller now with the feet. That's it, much smaller. All right, let's go into doing some strength stuff now for our thighs. A really good way of strengthening our thighs is by doing squats. So let's do 10 squats. You can hold something if you like. Absolutely fine. I want you to stand really tall, lengthen through the spine, chest lifted, chin lifted. Feet hip width apart, squat down. Let's go. You can hold on, that's fine. Squat down and lift. All right, let's go. 2 and lift. Well done. And 3 and lift. Chest lifted. 4. Extend. 5. That's it. Down and 6. Yes. Down and 7. Stand tall. Finish it off. So here, now finish it off. Strength, lengthen the knees, lengthen through the hips. Good. 2 more. Down and lift. Last one. Down and lift and rest. And just give those ease through those feet. Let's go the other way now, as in I want you to curl your heels towards your bottom. So hold something, and this time I am absolutely fine with us leaning forwards. All right, so you've got that slight lean, so you can take that one leg back, supporting knee soft, and your heel comes up towards your bottom. Okay, you ready, steady, and curl. 2, 3, and 4. You can feel that in your hamstring. 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and stop there. Oh, how are your knees? I say that because mine's hurting. But it's good for it. It's good for it. I'm sure it's done it the world of good. Let's do it on the other side. All right. No, it is good for it. Of course it is. It's really good range of movement for it. Are you ready? Steady. And curl. And curl. And 3. And 4. Well done. And 5. And 6. 7. 8. Good. 9 and 10, and stop there and stand up. Excellent. All right. Another strength one now. Now, you can hold on if you like. Have a look at this. So just have a look. I'm going to get you to step out and squat and then come back in. All right. So you step out on the other leg, you squat down, and then you come back in. So can you feel there's a bit of strength and balance going on here? We're going out, push back, stand, come in. So you can do it holding on, step out, push back, lift, come back in. Now, See how you feel in that pelvic floor. It may be better to do a slightly narrower step, okay? So do what feels all right for you. Do what feels all right on your knees. Right now, I am stepping out wide, but I'm still keeping my feet and knees facing forwards, okay? So I'm pushing the bum back. Right, so you got it? So it's out wide, feet and knees forwards, push the bum back, and then step in. All right, so you've got the challenge of wide, bend, lift coming in. See how you feel on that pelvic floor? You might want to have a narrower step. There. So pull in, zip up as you come in. That's it. That's it. Yes. So work all these muscles around the pelvis as well. Here, stand, pull in. Right. One more time each side. Right. So we're going step, bend, lift coming in. Right. One more time. This is our last strength one. Okay. We're going to move into a bit of balance again now. Here and stand. Okay. You can give everything a bit of a wiggle out. Okay. So last week we did leg swing. All right, so we're going to do the same thing again. Hold on, stand up tall, put your weight on one leg and start to give that outside leg a swing forwards and backwards, forwards and backwards. Feel it through the hip, swinging through, take it nice and easy. If you want to, you can scrape your foot along the floor if that feels better. All right, or you can just let the momentum swing it. All right, I don't really mind how big you're going with this leg this morning. I just want you to just get into that hip. All right, let's stop, put it down, and just ease through your hips. Stay on the same leg. All right, so last week, I seem to remember we drew numbers 1 to 5. Let's try going 6 to 9. All right, so hold on, it's the same leg, okay? It's the same leg. All right, ready? I want you to draw a number 6 with that foot. All right, try the 7. Do you put a cross over your 7? All right, 8. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a really good one for that hip. Oh, that is great. That is good. That is good. And then the last one in this leg, number 9. All right, that's it. So you're just trying to get in with that hip, really moving it through, really kind of giving it some good motion and lotion in it. All right, other leg. Ready? Leg swing first. So it's probably better to hold on the side that you are standing on, if that makes sense. Up as tall as you can. Start to swing that leg. Feel free if you want to hold on with 2 hands. That is quite nice. All right, and if you're holding on with those 2 hands, you really sort of, you really kind of get into the swing of it, as it were. You know, you can really start to feel how you get in with that leg swing. So it's as far and as back as you want to make it without pinching your spine. All right, and just sort of feeling, getting into that hip. That's it, giving that leg a swing. Remember, this is, again, really good for our walking stride. Imagine if your stride was as big as this. You'd probably look a bit silly, but it wouldn't take very many steps to get anywhere. All right, let's do one more time, and then let's ease it down, and then just ease off that hip, because that standing leg, that hip, has to work really, really hard. Okay, all right. Ready for our numbers? So it's 6 to 9 on this leg. Okay, ready? And let's draw the number 6. Let's draw the number 7. Good. Let's draw the number 8. You might not be going at my speed. That is fine. That is absolutely fine. You might still be thinking about how to draw the number. And then the number 9. Yeah. That's it. The 9 was quite hard. All right, and then just move through those hips. Move through those hips. Let's move into some heel raises now. So feet are hip width apart. You stand up tall. You bring your shoulders back and down. Lift up onto those toes. Ease yourself down. Now, the challenge for today is to see if you can do this with your eyes shut. So I recommend that you hold on. All right, so definitely hold on and then shut your eyes and just see. Hopefully you don't feel too seasick doing this. Oh, that is hard, isn't it? That is hard. How are you feeling up onto those toes? So the reason for shutting your eyes is just so that you can really feel what's going on in your toes. All right, so you can really feel how you come up onto those balls of your feet. That's it. And you're not using your eyes to balance, because we do use our eyes to balance. That's it, quite a lot. Ooh! That wasn't very good. I thought I was about to dip over. Oh, how are you doing? How are you doing? Feel free to open them. All right. Just give it the challenge that you want. Make sure you're holding on if you've got your eyes shut. Unless you feel particularly practiced, I don't know. You might do. It might just be me that's going, oh my God, that was horrendous. Let's stop. Let's give those legs a wiggle. Ooh. Oh, I don't know about that. It should get easier though with practice. That's the theory. We'll see. We could do it next week and see if it feels any easier. All right. We should try the other way now. So let's keep our eyes open. So let's try coming back onto those heels. So let's do lifting the toes and putting it down. And then do that again and see if you can keep the bottom tucked underneath you. Yeah. Yeah. All right, good. Now, this one, I want you to rock back onto those heels. So lift the toes, stay there and see if you can move your heels from side to side. From side to side. That's it. Yep. So you're just moving around. You can move off the spot. That is fine. You're just moving on those heels. That's it. Really lifting the toes, really balancing on those heels, really feeling the strength coming through those shins. Oh, goodness me. All right. And then you can stop, put the toes down, give that a wiggle out. I think after that, we should give our calves a stretch. So let's hold on. Let's take one leg back and let's press the heel down. So let's have a really good stretch here. So bend that supporting leg, press that heel down nice and firmly, and really feel yourself stretching out through that calf. All right. Good. And then you can come on back in and then you can change sides, right? So the toe comes down, the heel comes down, then you bend that supporting leg and you really, really give that calf a good long stretch. Really press the heel down. This is really good for our walking stride, for our stride length. All right. Terrific. And then you come on in. Let's give ourselves a hip flexor stretch now. Hip flexor stretch. Take one leg back. And it doesn't be quite so far as the calf stretch, all right? Keep the knees soft for this one. Lift up tall and then actively tuck your hip bones underneath you and try and feel the stretch there in the top of the hip. Some of you might feel happier going down a bit lower, but if you go down lower, make sure you are really tucked underneath you. Do you see it? So like a long line from your hip bone right up there. All right, so it's not tilted back. All right, come on in and then change sides. Right, so it's there. Again, these knees are nice and soft. You might need to lift the heel up at the back slightly. Tilt those hips underneath you. So kind of push them underneath you. All right, can you see me all right there? So I'm here. Try and pull in through those abs. Try not to arch your back. And again, you might find that you can go a bit lower, possibly, don't know, but you can hold on. All right, take it easy on those knees. Try and stretch through that hip flexor there. Come on in and give that a wiggle out again. All right, now then, let's try it. We're going to stay with the stretches now. All right, so I want you to try and stretch underneath these shoulders. So I would like you to hold on to the back of your chair or your tabletop or whatever it is. All right, now what I'd like you to do is walk backwards. So walk backwards, walk backwards, walk backwards. All right, hold on and then see if you can pull. So sort of pull back, push your bum back. Can you feel it now? Stretch underneath that armpit. Take nice deep breaths. Look towards the floor. All right, so you've got that really good stretch there underneath the armpits. There you go. All right, now gently and slowly come on back in. Come on back in, come on back in. Lift up tall. Place your hands now on top of your bottom. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Lift the chest up. Hope that was all right for you all this morning. I was thinking of doing another exercise, and then I saw the time and I thought, oh no, do you know what? Let's just stretch, because the stretches are so good for us and I don't want to rush them. You know, they're just as important as the rest of the exercises. Okay, just relax there. Take one leg out in front of you. All right, so I'm just about here, just sort of a small step. All right, because we're going to stretch the hamstring. So I want you to push your bottom up towards the ceiling, put the hands on the leg that's bent, and then actively push that bottom up and really lengthen through the back of that thigh. Now, I don't mind if the toe is up or down. It is really up to you. See what your flexibility is like. One thing I would say is if you do lift the toe, it can really pull behind the knee. And what I really want you to feel is the stretch right up in the back of that thigh. All right, so just be aware of where the stretch needs to be, and you can sort of work your body out as to where it needs to go. That makes sense? All right, because it's your stretch and, you know, your body, and everybody's slightly different. So that one leg in front and different on both sides, right? So you push that bottom up towards the ceiling, your hands are on the bent leg, and your hands are there just to support your back. All right, so you pull in, push that bottom up towards the ceiling, and really, really lengthen through the back of that thigh. Toe up or down, don't mind, whatever suits you, whatever suits your flexibility. That's it, there you go. And you can hold on again for this one, don't worry about it. Just feel the stretch and feel your body just sort of easing into it. Okay? All right, let's try an inner thigh stretch. All right, so pull in through that pelvic floor. Take your feet so they're wide. Turn the knees and toes out on one side and ease down into it. All right, so I want you to feel the stretch there in your inner thigh. So you might find that actually you've got a bigger stride, okay? Up to you. All right, it is entirely up to you, and I want you to feel it here. Try and keep, if you can, I was probably a bit twisted there, but try and keep your shoulders in your hips so they're square. So you're here. Come on up, change sides, right? So the toe heel points forwards, then the toe heel points out, and then you ease into it. All right, so I've got quite a wide stance here, so it may be that you're narrower, okay, and that is fine too. All right, so whatever position you're in, just try and get the knee so it's over the line of the ankle, all right, and you're trying to feel the stretch there in your inner thigh, and remember, shoulders and hips are nice and square. All right, come on back in, is that all right? Pull yourself back in, pull yourself back up together. Finish off with a tricep stretch, so let's take your arms up to the ceiling. Let's try it like this. Take one arm in between your shoulder blades. Just a slightly different way of going into it. And then change sides. Quite tough on your shoulders, that one. Is that all right, going into the tricep stretch that way? All right. You can relax. You can give those shoulders a roll. And I think we deserve a well-earned round of applause. Cup of tea, cup of coffee, and I think this morning is definitely a biscuit in order. Is it time to break out the mince pies? Don't know. Thank you ever so much for coming. Thank you so much, everybody. It's lovely to have you all come and join me, and I will see you next week. Well done. Bye.